So, Kaine, obviously you have signed on for another season here at Peterborough Sports. How do you feel to have committed to the Turbines for another new season?
I'm buzzing, to be fair. Definitely, it was my first choice. So the fact that they moved with it quickly, you always want to. I think the main thing for me, you always want to feel wanted at a club. And these guys just got on with it straight away. They contacted me and said, "Look, we're keen to have you again for next season." And I know they believe in me. And the main thing is always paying for managers that believe in you, because they bring out the best potential in yourself. And yeah, you can just crack on. And obviously, with it being local as well, that's a massive positive for me. It's literally 10 minutes up the road. So yeah, I can't wait to get started again.
Obviously, last season you joined us around September, October time. You were quite unfortunate with an injury after scoring against Banbury, I believe, in that
That's the
last
one.
minute.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
scored against Banbury, and you had a real unfortunate injury, but then kind of came back into the side towards the end of the season. How do you want to now, in your first full season here, really push on and help the team to achieve greater things than what we've already done so far at this level?
Yeah, I think you pretty much highlighted it there. You said about how much are you looking forward to it in the pre-season. I think the thing is for me is last season I missed out the pre-season.
Mm.
Obviously being at Darlington in the northeast, so I had the pre-season with them, and in a couple of months, and I got the transfer here. So I'm very much looking forward to just being in pre-season with the boys and starting from fresh.
Yeah.
Because then I believe everyone's got the same start, and you can just crack on with it, and you get to know obviously like the shape, what the play style is going to be like for the whole year, and you've got so many more weeks to get used to it. That's the main thing for me. And yeah, just being here, part of the boys on my doorstep.
Yeah.
I love playing on my doorstep as well, to be honest with you, because it's like all your mates, your friends, and your family. It's easy for them just to come down on a Saturday
Yeah.
or even a Tuesday night after they finish work and just come and watch. So just to work hard in pre-season is my main goal. Get myself in the manager's eye and just see where it takes me.
Looking back on last season, was there any particular highlights or anything that stood out for you as something that was probably the best part of your season? I think I've got one memory
Yeah,
in
yeah,
particular
yeah.
that stands out, but whether it's the same as what you're going to say, I'm not too
Yeah,
sure.
I'm pretty sure we'll match the same. Kidder Minister. Kidder Ministers
Yeah,
is the one
that's
for
the
me.
one.
I think I had 6 weeks here. I think it was the season beforehand. I had 6 weeks in the pre-season, and then I left and went to Darlington, and then I come back.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like up until the Kidder Minister game, I really got to show the fans what I'm about.
Yeah.
And I felt like that game there, I really stamped my authority onto this is sort of Kaine Felix. This is what I can do.
Yeah.
And it kind of gives you confidence. The manager gives you more. The manager's got more confidence in you out there on the pitch. And yeah, the Kidder Minister game was definitely a special moment for me because yeah, it was pretty much last dying seconds of the game. I've sprinted like the length of the pitch, and then I passed it to Gashi, and then Gashi's just done what he does best and just scored, which made the assist look even better. So yeah, that was definitely the key moment for me. That was my definitely one of my top memories. And then it's a weird one because Gateshead away was one of my highlights as well because I felt like I played well against Gateshead.
Yeah.
But as a team, more collectively, I felt like they're a conference national team. They're full time, got a massive budget, and let's be honest, I think we went neck to neck with them, toe to toe. Do you know what I mean? So
Definitely.
I feel like if we didn't concede so many goals in that quick concession in the first half, we definitely could have got the job done on the day and then got to the next round. But yeah, those two games in particular, and again, speaking about them as well, they're both conference national teams.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, to perform well against those outfits, yeah, definitely the two main highlights for me for last season.
Amazing. And last thing, obviously, it's difficult to predict collectively as a team how the next season's going to go. But perhaps personally for you, what are you setting yourself any goals or anything that you want to achieve over the coming season?
I mean, I think for me, it's just to get as much game time as possible. Obviously, during this off season, I've just turned 29, so I'm not getting any younger either. Next year's the big 3-0, so I want to enjoy it. I think the main thing is for me as well is growing up. A lot of players at this club have been the best around the area,
Yeah.
and that's what I love about it. So you've got the likes of Dan Lawler, you've got the likes of Dion Sember-Ferris, you've got the likes of I mean, not sure what's happening in Macca this year, but Macca's a good player as well. Mark Jones, I was with him at Boston United. So you got a lot of players who you're always rivaling against, like growing up and stuff like that. So to be all within one team, it's like a whole set of brothers, to be honest. And it's nice to be able to put that together and fight for something together,
Yeah.
rather than obviously them being your rivals. So that's definitely a nice feeling. And yeah, just I think in terms of goals on a personal note, I just want to win as much as I can, play as much football as I can with a smile on my face, and just try and better what we did last season. Because ultimately, as a club, especially from where Peterborough Sports have come from as well, like the leagues below, the success they've had in the last sort of 5-6 years has been unmatched, to be honest. So just to continue that and just finish higher than what we did last season, and hopefully push for the playoffs. If not, you never know, automatic promotion that happened with Tamworth, they come up and then went straight back up again. So yeah, the promotion in the playoffs is definitely not off the cards, but the main thing is just enjoying it.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.